Hello and welcome to Election Brief. I'm Mara Bakumsin, and coming up in this edition, leadership of the People's National Convention clash over the date for the election of their Congress. We will bring you all the details and try and find out where the confusion is emanating from. I'm talking about the Jamestown police launching investigations into the alleged assault of Odododiodio MP Nii Lante Vanderpuye by national security operatives, allegedly.
In my eye, I'm also feeling pain in my chest where I was hit twice.
But his account is being disputed by the MPP candidate for the constituency.
From what I gather, there are these boys who have converted from the NDC to MP, and I think they have scores to settle with the MP. And that I'm not going to condone, and I've told them if they have issues with him, they should find ways of settling it.
President Akufo-Addo heads to the Volta region again in less than a week. We'll hear from him and also from the roads minister, who's promising to construct over 800 road projects in the Volta region within 4 weeks. We'll take you live to the Volta region, where the minister and President Akufo-Addo are touring parts of the region. We are live from our studios here at Kukumimle on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Stay tuned. Thanks for your time. Now, with just about 4 months to the December 7 polls, the leadership of the People's National Convention is sharply divided over the date to hold a Congress to elect its national executives and a flag bearer. Chairman of the party, Bernard Mona, set 19th September as the date for the Congress after a National Executive Committee meeting. But in a separate development, former flag bearer of the party, Edward Mahama, also announced 26th September as the date for the Congress, backed by what he says is the National Council meeting. The party is currently undecided as to when to elect its flag bearer as the days for the election inch close. Let's get on to Zoom and speak to chairman of the party, Bernard Mona. Many thanks for your time, Mr. Mona. So is the party confused over when to elect its flag bearer? You mentioned one date. We're hearing a different date from the former flag bearer.
Araba, good afternoon. Good afternoon to your viewers and your listenership. First, let me state unequivocally that Bernard Mona has no contrary date. I have made this point clear and on many occasions. There was a National Executive Committee meeting on the 18th of August 2020 at the UDS auditorium because His Excellency Dr. Edward Mahama, the ambassador at large, had requested that we should look for a venue that allows for social distancing and that we should show evidence that we are able to pay the TNT and accommodation for NEC members that will be coming from afar. These arrangements were done. His inability to attend that NEC meeting cannot invalidate the outcome of that NEC, except you are saying that when NEC takes a decision, that decision can be personalized to Bernard Mona. Obviously, the PNC has structures. The National Congress of our party is the foremost and highest decision-making body of our party, followed immediately by the National Executive Committee, and then followed by the Standing Committee of our party. So therefore, when NEC takes a decision, it is not right and it is not fair to come and box that decision to say that that is Bernard Mona's decision. Bernard Mona has no decision. This decision of the 19th, this decision of the filing fees, this decision of setting up the Congress Committee are all as a result of the National Executive Committee of our party.
All right.
Anyone, and I say this, there are people who are gunning to contest for the various positions in the party. In wanting to become General Secretary, in wanting to become National Chairman, in wanting to become presidential candidate and what have you, all of us will be subordinate to the decisions of NEC. If any one of them happens to become the executive position that they want to occupy, will they sit down for anyone individual to get up and say that NEC has taken a decision, NEC's position should be subordinated, that will mean that you are not defending the party the way it's supposed to be defended.
All right, Mr. Mona, hold on for me.
No position.
Right, Mr. Mona, hold on for me, because I have George Luri Bayobo, who is chairman of the Council of Elders. He joins us on the phone. Mr. Bayobo, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
So clarify for us, were you at this meeting where the date for the Congress was agreed upon, and what is the actual date?
I wasn't at the meeting the day the Congress was agreed upon.
Okay. What is your understanding of what the agreement is with regards to when the party is holding its Congress?
As issued by the Council of Elders, the Congress will take place on the 26th of September.
I'm sure you just heard your chairman, Bernard Mona. He's there on the screen. He's laughing. He says it's 19th, is it? But you say 26th.
No, it's not the 19th. It is 26th of September.
Araba.
I'm listening.
Please, I am of northern origin and I respect leaders who also want to be respected. The Council of Elders is a creation of NEC. On the 3rd of August 2017, NEC took a decision to nominate and to appoint people into the Council of Elders. I communicated the decision of NEC to the NEC members, including Colonel Luri Bayobo. The meeting that Colonel Bayobo attended, claiming that that meeting was the meeting of the Council of Elders. He was the only member of the Council of Elders as I can. I can put the picture of the meeting to you for you to understand that these things have gone beyond individuals. Now, in that meeting, you have Hajia Hajaraboya, not a member of the Council of Elders. You have Moses Daneba, not a member of the Council of Elders. You have Issa Adam. He is only secretary to the Council of Elders and not a member of the Council of Elders. You have Emmanuel Wilson attending that meeting, not a member of the Council of Elders. So it was only Colonel Bayobo. Persons like Reverend Ajay, Honorable Jambibi, Alaji Umar, Sir Edward Dajere, who are members of the Council of Elders, were not part of the meeting. That is one. Number two, anywhere in the world and in political organization, when Council of Elders that is supposed to advise the national executive, there is a problem. You want to listen to two sides of the story. This Council of Elders, upon several calls to the chairman of the Council of Elders, declined to even pick my call. You go and issue a statement running down the decision of NEC. So how will the party function if the structures are not working? Council of Elders is not an institution on its own. It is an institution created by NEC. Why are we doing that when we are elders? Now, when the council issues statements, the council is not even fully clothed with what the constitution of the party says. The last amendment at the National Delegates Congress of our party says that all deputy positions of our party must be contested. If you read the council's letter or statement, they say that the positions of deputies will have to be appointed to ensure regional balance. Which constitution are you talking about? The constitution again says that NEC must meet to appoint a Congress committee. Council of Elders have not appointed elders. Dr. Edward Mahama paid 10,000 cedis in the last general elections.
Mr. Mona,
as filing fees.
Okay, I think your point is well made. No, your point is well made. We need to wrap up this conversation, Mr. Mona. So I'd like to ask you, and also that question, the same question to Colonel Bayobo. Can you agree on one date to hold this particular Congress? We're just entering September. We are less than 3 months away from the elections.
If the Council of Elders will behave like a Council of Elders to want to listen to the National Executive Committee, you cannot just get up and say because you are Council of Elders, you have become an authority.
Is that to suggest that you are going ahead with your 19th September Congress?
I'm saying that any other decision will have to be a decision of NEC. If the Council of Elders want to meet with NEC to more or less call a truce, the council can call NEC and say that we have an advice for NEC.
Very well.
And NEC will then say that, okay, we have listened to you.
Okay.
In the National Democratic Congress, for instance, when flag-bearer aspirants had a problem with the filing fee, the Council of Elders met with the party leadership. It was after that the party leadership were asked to issue a statement reflecting the decisions that they have arrived at. In the New Patriotic Party, a similar thing has happened.
Very well, Mr. Mona, let me just ask Colonel Bayobo. Colonel Bayobo, clearly there's some division here. As a member of the Council of Elders, what are you going to do to ensure that, you know, the party holds its Congress with just 3 months to the elections in December on an agreed date?
Thank you very much. I don't have the time to waste a debating Mona on this issue. But there is just one thing I want to remind him. I was an elder before he joined the party. So the mere fact that he was asked to write a letter to me doesn't make sense. I was an elder before he joined the party. When we formed the party, when we founded the party, he was a schoolboy. That is what we have to understand.
Colonel Bayobo, let's stay on the issue, which is the date for the Congress. There's some division here. Mr. Mona says 19th, you said 26th. So can you agree on one date?
When we realized that there was confusion, there were two separate instructions regarding the Congress.
Right.
The Council of Elders came in to help. And then we decided to come out with a neutral date. That date is 26th.
So you're going ahead with the 26th date?
That is it. And I asked all members of the PNC to keep that date as the Congress date.
We'll have to leave it here. It doesn't appear that there's any agreement now. But you heard the chairman of the PNC, Bernard Mona, and a member of the Council of Elders, Colonel Bayobo there. Let's move on because the police in Jamestown here in Accra has launched investigations into an alleged assault of the Odododiodio MP, Nii Lante Vanderpuye. The former sports minister is accusing some operatives of the National Security Secretariat of brutalizing him. The MP claims 2 operatives, accompanied by 10 others, attacked him in front of the Jamestown police station. He says he has gone to the police station to secure bail for a journalist who had been arrested while working for him. He's been recounting the incident to my colleague, Joseph Akable.
When I got there, 2 orderlies, 1 corporal and 1 lance corporal were there, a lady and a guy. I talked to them and they indicated to me they just taken over from those who were on duty, and that the best thing I have to do is to call the station officer. So I came out of the counter, and then just in front of the police station, I was trying to get a call through to the station officer. All of a sudden, I saw these boys, numbered about 12, coming into the police station without any provocation. I got punches on my chest. My research assistant, Sam Lai, was also attacked. My editor, media editor, Albert Ofori, was also attacked. And then Nikome, one of the executives, ward executives, from who got the cameraman for us, was also being attacked. So after punching me on the chest twice, I just got a blow to my face here, this part of the face. And
I can see that your right eye is swollen.
Yes. I just got a punch to my face and then a slap. Wham. Luckily enough, the 2 police, the lady and the guy, stepped in and was able, they got us pushed back into the police station itself, into the CID office. So the boys were outside threatening. All that we heard was that they are banging on my vehicle. And the next thing we heard was that the tires, boom, boom, everything. So the lady and then the guy at the counter called for reinforcement. So apparently when they heard the siren of the patrol car coming in, they just left the police station. So the reinforcement came. the divisional commander Florence Owusu came together with a police patrol team and an army patrol team. They all came to the police station.
Now, Mr. Vanderpuye says he's still suffering from the attack.
In here, I'm still having pain, and also in my eye. You know, I've had problem with my eye in the past, so a little bit of pressure on my eye makes me a bit distant, and I'm also feeling pain in my chest where I was hit twice. But apart from that, within my spirit, I'm good.
He also named the individuals who he says attacked him.
The leader of the group is called Akpo, or One Face. He's a national security operative. Then his senior brother, Nii Lante Vanderpuye, nicknamed Tenjin. Then there is Akofi, who is a boxer. Then there's Kola, who is a footballer. There is Nana. Nana is a nephew to Akpo and Nii Lante Vanderpuye. Then there's Kudi. Then there's Chris, who also claimed to be a national security operative. And then others. But these are the front men, the people I really saw when I was being hit.
But you are an MP for the area,
yeah,
and you know these individuals. Why would you think they would attack you for nothing?
Well, they've been close with the MPP parliamentary candidate all this while. During the registration exercise, there were several instances where these boys were brandishing weapons, shooting discriminately, harassing people, intimidating people, brutally assaulting people. So many cases of assault on individuals, on our party agents who were working for us by these people. We reported several cases to the Jamestown police station, Railways police station, and all. And up to today, nothing really has been done. And then today, they just move it a notch higher by assaulting me, a member of parliament of the Republic of Ghana.
Well, the MPP parliamentary candidate, Nii Lante Vanderpuye, is disputing the MP's narration of events. He alleges Mr. Vanderpuye was beaten by former members of the NDC who have scores to settle with the MP. He also insists the individuals mentioned are not national security operatives.
What I gather, there are these boys who have converted from the NDC to MP, and I think they have scores to settle with the MP. And that I'm not going to condone, and I've told them if they have issues with him, they should find ways of settling it. He, as an MP, should also find ways of approaching these guys and settling whatever scores he has with them, so that these things will not be happening. This has nothing to do with NDC or MPP people clashing. No. It's purely an internal thing in the NDC that because of that, the people have even defected to the MPP.
So do you know these persons who assaulted Mr. Vanderpuye?
From the names that he alleged, I know them. If what he is saying is true, then I know the boys. Because he mentioned names, and I know the names he mentioned. And I'm telling you on authority, they are not security operatives, none of them. In fact, the only person in there who is a national security operative, he is only mentioning the person's name, but the person was not there.
You're still here on Election Brief. Let's head to the Volta region where President Akufo-Addo has returned to commission some projects and cut sort for the construction of others. This is the president's second visit to the region in less than a week. A while ago, he cut sort for a 10.5-kilometer Sokode to Adaklu bypass and UHAS internal road. Well, the construction work, which has been awarded to the Fair Sky Group, is expected to be completed in 24 months. Ivy Sataji is our Volta regional correspondent. She joins us on the line. Ivy, we know the government has dubbed this year the Year of Roads, which is why a 10.5-kilometer road from Adaklu to the UHAS internal road is being constructed. But what else has the president been up to? Hello, Ivy. If you can hear me, bring us up to speed on what the president has been doing.
Well, yeah, the president is here to speak at the where he said to cut short for the extension of the 5-district water project to Adapu and other districts, adjoining districts. And so this water project will solve, when completed, will solve the acute water problem in for decades.
We're having some challenges with her line there. Well, earlier, Minister for Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amakwa-Atta, pledged that in 4 weeks, 826 road projects would be done in the region. The minister, who was addressing the media ahead of the president's tour of the region, noted that every region is getting its fair share of the roads construction. According to him, the MPP-led administration met already deplorable roads, and this made the president concentrate on the construction of roads across the country. And he's also been adding that through roads, the nation can open up for development.
The wishes of the people, the electorate who voted for you. So it's not surprising that the president has concentrated on roads to the extent that in the first the 10 years, he has built a number of roads, and in the last year of his administration, among all others, and all sectors are equally important, but because of the enormity of the problems on the road sector, the number of times Ghanaians called on him to fix roads and to prioritize roads, he wanted to show respect to the good people of this country by singling out roads and declaring his last year of the first term and dedicating it to roads to honor the good people of this country for their call. And he has charged my ministry to finish her this year. And he has provided all the resources that we need. That's why we are also crisscrossing the country to make sure that we bring a number of the road projects already started, depending upon their duration in your region is.
Yes, indeed, it's 97 days to the December polls, and Flagbearer of the All People's Congress, Hassan Ayariga, has appealed to politicians, the EC, and all stakeholders to conduct themselves in a manner that will promote peace in the run-up to the elections. According to him, the peace of the nation is paramount, and therefore President Akufo-Addo must put in measures to protect it in the upcoming polls. He said this when he paid a courtesy call on the Chief Imam earlier today.
Also to appeal to him, to appeal to other contestants, my colleagues, presidential candidates, for us to continue to campaign in peace. The peace of this country cannot be compromised. And also to appeal to the president to put measures in place that will make sure that we have a very peaceful elections during and after. Because without peace, Ghanaians will not come out and vote. If Ghanaians are not guaranteed of peaceful election, they will not come out. So I am appealing to Chief Imam, my father, to appeal to all stakeholders, including the president, including presidential candidates, including the media, the police, every security agencies in this country, to make sure that we get a peaceful election during the election and after the election and before the elections. But I want to tell him that I have 5 policies I want to bring on board. One is I want to make sure that we have free education from the primary level to the tertiary level.
So some free education to the tertiary level, to the university.
2, Arabic schools will be integrated into the system so that we'll have Arabic classes in all schools.
So you heard the APC flag bearer Hassan Ayaraga wrapping up today's edition of Election Brief. I'm Arba Kumsin. Make a date, same time tomorrow with me.